What are you doing on the table? Well, good morning, magandang umaga, and welcome to today's episode of My PI Dream. It's early morning, the morning after Typhoon Jolina went through, and I got some stuff yesterday. I got some stuff in the evening cleaned up. Still got to do things like cleaning the porch and all. But really can't get anything started until we get our coffee this morning. I gotta get some coffee. Let's go back inside the house and make some coffee. How? We'll find a way. So without further delay, let's get today's video underway. Now I know somewhere in this mess of appliances and it's all kind of stuff down inside. I'm pretty sure it's back here. Oh yeah, this is my handy dandy French press. Can't go wrong with a French press. Can't beat a French press. Anyway, if you're a Filipino, you don't use a French press. What you use is a pot. You would probably take something like the Batangas coffee that they have here, Rycote, and then you break it down coarsely and you put it in the bottom of the pot and you put some water and you boil it, and then you take off the top. Everything from the top is your coffee. If you're from Batangas, you know what I'm talking about. It's really good coffee. Well, anyway, we still don't have electricity. I think we're about 24 hours since we've had electricity. I noticed last night, very early hours, I could see some light restoral inside the city, because yesterday, all day yesterday, the entire city of Lipa, all of Lipa, and the province around the city, no power after the typhoon went through. So we're going to do what we can for cleanup with no electricity, and hopefully we'll get electricity restored today. Hopefully. We'll see. I gotta tell you, that was an awesome breakfast. That was our own recipe, and I think you should really try it. What we have, it was wheat bagels. And we sprinkled it with a little bit of sugar, a little bit of cinnamon, sort of like what you would do maybe if you were doing French toast, and a little bit of dillweed, freshly ground. Well, I won't say freshly ground from the little grinder. Dillweed, and that was the three magic ingredients, and it was fried inside the frying pan with olive oil. It was really good. And then what you do, the icing on the cake, so to say, is you put it some syrup, some maple syrup. We have maple syrup from our friends Gerard and V from Canada. They sent us some, and thank you very much for that. And you just dip it inside there. Oh, it was so good. Fried up inside the frying pan. Well, anyway, I'm in the backyard back here, and as you can see, I really have a mess. This is our raised bed garden. That's the weather station. I got it removed from the top of the raised bed garden area. We're going to go back there now. We just got electricity. It wasn't that long ago. We got electricity maybe about an hour ago. So I got the pool pump running. We're charging up all the things just in case it goes back out again, because reliability is not synonymous with Philippine utility companies, especially the one that we're associated with around here. But they did get a good job. They did do a good job restoring our power. I think we were maybe out 26 hours. Not bad as those poor people that are affected by the hurricane on the Gulf Coast around Louisiana way. Prayers go out to those guys, because I know they're still suffering from that. Well, anyway, I want to go back up here and show you how much I got done pulling some of the top of the raised bed garden where all of our dragon fruits fell. And I got to tell you, I'm really sad. Because wait till you see how many of the dragon fruit within 2 weeks they would all been ready for harvest again. Well, this is what I had to pull off, and this is, you can see, dragon fruit. Oh, there's dragon fruit everywhere. We have new dragon fruit coming out right over here. There's probably about 20 just in this spot right here from what I've done. Now, this is where the post used to be. What I tried to do, and this was like surgery, I tried to surgically remove the post from the already rooted dragon fruit. So when we put our new post back up here, I'm hoping we can raise this back up again, and within a year we can be back in business again. I did the same with these. You see, we're still inside the ground, and actually that's dragon fruit right there. And the netting is still on the top, but it's a mess, you can see. I'm working on the back side to be very careful, because back here I have a lot of other things other than the dragon fruit that are on the post. We have our grapevines, and it needed to be cut back anyway. And the good thing about it, once you establish a main root like these roots that you see, or these trunks that you see over here, it will grow back. I'm hoping this next year we actually get a lot of grapes. We'll see. But what I have back here is I have my vanilla beans, and back over on that corner I have the peppercorn. So what I have to do is slowly remove all this. Plus we have irrigation of the misting that's up here as well, and I have to try not to break that. It's not a big deal if it breaks. I guess I could always purchase a new one. So slowly doing this. It's actually lunchtime right now, and I'm going to go inside and grab a bite to eat. But for the amount of wind that we had yesterday, and it was quite a bit, I wasn't able to capture the harsh parts that came down, of course, which was the one that actually knocked this down right here and some of the other trees around in the neighborhood. One more thing I wanted to show you right here is these are all the lemons. I had to cut the lemon tree back. Look how many lemons we had. Remember our humongous lemon tree, and it needed to be trimmed back anyway. I want to start shaping it. And moving the two, kind of separating the two from each other. So this, you can see down here where I cut off huge pieces of the trunk that were going to the side. And what we'll do is we'll focus on this main one. We'll put a support post inside here and make this straight, and then we'll just use this as the main one. I'm hoping I can pick the lemons from up here instead of all these from way down here. We'll see how that goes. You can see one of my 2 date palms, it got pushed over pretty bad, but I have to move it from here anyway, so that just gives me an excuse. The reason I have to move it is because of this Indian mango that I have up here, and it's overtaking this area. I planted these way too close, and we'll find another nice spot in the yard for this date palm. Remember, we have a date palm over here, and it's doing really good. So, oh, it's leaning over too. I'm gonna have to straighten this guy up. That's the date palm in the center of this little island over here. All right, well, it's lunchtime. We have electricity for now. again, a lot of times after these events, after the typhoons come through, the electricity is spotty. So I better enjoy it while I can. Make sure all my battery things, accessories are getting all charged up. Time for lunch. Well, let's go ahead and take a look at some of the stuff that was done today. I'm sorry I got so wrapped up in all this work I didn't get an opportunity to grab the camera again after lunch, and I just kind of went on and did my own thing. Let's go ahead. I actually worked pretty hard on the pool to get all the stuff out, so you can see the pool is all clean now. It's like normal. And also back here, I was able to get 3 of the 4 posts down. I salvaged some of the dragon fruit. This is the poor dragon fruit that I showed you earlier that I wasn't able to salvage. And these we will try to remount again. Those over there we'll try to remount. But when it's on this pole still, this is the only pole standing that's still standing here. Everything's gone. You can see we have no more cover. There's nothing up here above here. This is just plain gardening, raised bed garden. And what I'll do is I'll replace all 4 of the posts inside with something that's going to last a while. But what I would like to do, I would like to do here what I did with these 2 right here. Hopefully I can remove this post and save this dragon fruit, because look, we still have dragon fruit growing on it right now as we speak. So all this is just wrapped up, all the stuff that's going to go across the top of whatever the new canopy is going to be. So it's still a bit, it's work in progress, but it's okay. I'm retired, I can do these things. And as you can see, the ground is looking a lot better. Our gardener Ponciano is here today. And you can see that most all the leaves are gone down there and in the front yard. So the yard looks pretty good. All right, well that's gonna be about it for today. I just wanted to do a post-Jolina update. The damage that we had back here isn't too bad, and we're kind of grateful for that. It could have been a lot worse. And we're just still doing a little bit more cleanup. Ness ordered another one. Ness ordered another one of those charging kind of units. We'll do a product review. This is one of the one big battery banks. She panics. She panics when she doesn't have power and can't connect to the internet and things like that. So this since the generator is down, I still got to get a replacement or a repair of the generator that we have. People keep asking me, didn't you put in the generator? What's up with your generator? Well, what's up with the generator? It still has a hole in the side of the crankcase about this big around, and not much longer. We'll still do some shopping. Sorry about that. That's what happens when you have dogs and people walk by your house. Okay, well that's about it for today. I hope you enjoyed today's video. We have another typhoon. We'll probably be getting some weather off of that soon. Hopefully not, but I think we will. And that's that Typhoon Kiko that's up to the north. I think I talked a little bit about it earlier. I think I did, I'm not sure. And that's the one that I said has 240 kilometer per hour wind. It's over twice what we have. It's a super typhoon of the one that just went through, Jolina, that just went through here. But it's way up to the north. It's going to impact the very northern part of Luzon. But what normally happens, as you saw in those 3 typhoons that went through here last year, one of them that went to the north, like this one that's getting ready to go through, it pulls all the moisture from the South China Sea and it dumps it on us, and that's what's considered a monsoon condition. We'll have monsoon weather conditions, and that's like lots and lots of rain. So it could happen, maybe not. I think we'll probably get some rain off of that. I'm not sure if tomorrow or the next day. We'll see. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's episode, and if you did, please give us a thumbs up or a paws up in the case of Hot Pwn over here. And where were we? Oh, please share. And if you have not subscribed, just click on that little My PI Dream heart in the bottom right hand side of your screen. You'll be subscribed and notified if you ring that bell the next time I upload a new video. So until such time from right here in Typhoon Alley, Philippines, you have a wonderful and blessed day. If you enjoyed today's episode and you would like to see more just like these, just click on one of the helpful links over to your right and you might be able to pick up on some good information on DIY projects, how to, or if you are interested in moving to the Philippines and building, you'll find answers there as well.